Well, we developed a cruiser model, if you will, last fall, and we're marketing and selling those. We showed one at Interbike, and it became very popular. A lot of people wanted it, so we certainly had the pictures posted up on our website, etc.
Right.
But this particular bike, this particular design, we had a gentleman from Italy that contacted us, and he wanted a 29-inch wheeled bike, which this is, and he wanted a performance-oriented geometry because he wanted to race it.
I see.
But the funniest caveat of the whole thing is he goes, "But Mark, I want something that doesn't look like a race bike." And that he wanted to be able to show up at the starting line on something that people would look at him and go, "What is this guy doing here with that?" Now, the motivation behind that, it's not mine to worry about. And so it ended up being such a, we had to modify it to achieve the geometry and handling characteristics that he was wanting from a performance environment. We had to kind of modify some of the bends and tubes shapes from the conventional cruiser design we had.
Right.
And it came together so beautifully. It's not overcomplicated, but when we saw it, it just flowed so nicely that when we decided to come to Portland, I said, you know, that's a bike that we need to build another one, because it just flowed so nicely and so was conservatively, aesthetically Italian.
Right.
And so that's what this bike represents, is a racing cruiser, if you will.
Right. Right. Yeah, I'm a huge cruiser fan and a 29er fan, and it looks like one of the problems was the clearance is compromised by the tube, but you guys seem to have achieved the balance.
Oh no, we've heard back from him. It works wonderfully for him. Handles exactly what he wants. You know, and getting a 29er to handle, to truly be a racing 29er, because you know you have the complications of larger tires, but yet I need my cockpit length, but toe clip overlap, and managing gears and everything in larger tires in a short environment. It's a design challenge, to be sure. But fortunately, this one's worked out for him very well.
Well, I think you should be prepared to produce more, because our 29er fanatics are
it's actually
knocking on your door.
It's been from the day we opened our door, we were very surprised at the number of custom 29ers that people were requesting. And in all fairness, with me being out of the industry for those couple of years there, it's right as the 29ers started gaining their current momentum, and I really wasn't up to speed on it. So I had to kind of do a quick study there to understand what was going on and what was happening. So many of the 29ers that were available at the time weren't quite in the spirit of performance that some people were looking for. And so hence the tremendous amount of inquiry for custom ones, which spawned us to actually create our house blend one called a Pro 29, and it's a performance-oriented geometry that can be either run geared or solid. And so we kind of take the handling characteristics of that and incorporated the cruiser aesthetic for this particular gentleman.
This bike is functional and aesthetically pleasing. It's a balanced bike. Thank you for sharing it with us.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.